Good morning, children. Hope you all are doing great. So, children, today I am going to explain you about the reflex arc. Okay, so in my last video I have explained you and we have discussed in the Zoom class about the reflex action, that it is controlled by spinal cord. Okay, and sometimes by brain also. So now, children, what is reflex arc? So one definition is given in here in your book, that a reflex arc is a shortest route that can be taken by our impulse from a receptor to the effector. You know what is receptor and what is effector. So receptor, in our different sense organ, there are 5 sense organ, and all the sense organs carry the receptor, so that it can just carry the impulses or signals generated by stimulus or external factors like heat, pain, coolness, pinching, like this. Okay, now the same way they give that signals to the sensor with the help of sensory neuron or afferent neuron. Here it is written afferent neuron. They give these signals to the spinal cord or impulses to the spinal cord or sometimes our brain. Okay, then our brain read it, interpret that signal, and then send it back to motor nerve. So through the motor nerve, afferent, EFFERNT, I said what is the difference between the two. So this a motor nerve, that signal which is sent by our spinal cord either or by brain, so goes to the effector, our muscle cells, and it generate our like withdrawal of our hand whenever we touch any hot objects, and whenever dog bark, then we keep ourselves away, we pushed our body away. So that is the effector. Okay, so that is our response. Okay, so response generated by the effector muscle, which is given by the brain or spinal cord. Okay, so you should remember these arc. Sometimes in the exam they are asking that what is the sequence of the reflex arc, or they can ask you the what is the path of the reflex arc. So you should know. So here it is written in the this box that stimulus is there, then receptor in the sense organ, the same thing, both are same. Okay, here they are writing systematically as it is already written, so that you will not get confused, but both are same. There is nothing difference between, there is no difference. Now afferent nerve fiber, afferent I told you, sensory one is afferent, we call is afferent in biological term. CNS, central nervous system, which forms spinal cord and brain. These two are the components, main spinal cord and brain of CNS. Afferent is a motor nerve, muscle, then muscle, this effector is our muscles. It can be of hand muscle, leg muscle, any muscles, and then it will secrete the hormones and it will generate the response. So you can remember the any path. Okay, smaller one you can remember the smaller, systematically it is written, so you can remember. Okay, children, so this is very important, reflex arc. Then next one is, you all are familiar with these terms. Okay, so you should know, as I said, you should know what is receptor. So it is a group of specialized cells when it comes in the contact with the nerve ending, because it only generate the stimulus, impulses, and then it gives impulses to the receptor, gives impulses to the sensory neuron. So in this diagram only I have explained you. Okay, now what is sensory neuron? It is a neuron in the spinal cord which receive nerve impulses from our sense organ. Okay, axon terminal ending, because neuron nerves, this is the part of the nerves, all are connecting. Axon terminal is connected to the dendrites of the another one, remember this. CNS, it is a region in the spinal cord of brain where incoming sensory impulses generate an outgoing motor impulses, and in the center there may be association neuron also. So in the last I have just explained you this diagram: receptor in the skin, sensory neuron, then association neuron, internucleon. Okay, from that middle part only or intermediate part, it is going to the ventral root, then spinal nerve and motor nerve. So when I explained you this diagram, I told you that you should remember the sequence. So the same sequence is there, but you should remember. Okay, the ventral root is not detailed, it is given in that diagram. Okay, so children, next is motor neuron. So after CNS, signal goes to motor neuron. It carry impulses generated by our association neuron. As I said, association neuron is the linking the sensory neuron and motor neuron. Okay, then that signal is passed to the effector, and then effector, what is that? It can be a muscle, it can be our gland, and that respond to a motor impulse. Okay, so in the lower classes I have explained you endocrine system. I said there is a hormone which is called adrenaline hormone, adrenaline. Okay, so it is present in our adrenal gland, which is present on the apex, present on the kidney. Okay, so now children, that it is a emergency hormone. So whenever we feel happy, stress, fear, such cases, this hormone released in higher amount from our body, so that our body can cope up with that stress or any pain or any that happiness, excitement. So this that's why it is called hormonal emergency hormone. Okay, so this effector, when motor neuron can give signals to that adrenal gland, okay, so that it can release high amount of adrenaline hormone, and when it will our body will produce the high amount of adrenaline, then our body can easily cope up with these types of feelings like pain, excitement, sorrow, fear, such thing. So this is the reflex arc, and please remember. Okay, now children, in my next video I will explain you, I will discuss the question answers first, and I will send you the question answers, and then I will start the new chapter. Okay, so go through this reflex arc and know well these terms, sequence of these terms. Thank you children, have a nice day, God bless you all.